Hi friends, welcome to Mindful Monday. My name is Tamara and I am here with the University of California, Davis and the Live Well department. So for today, we're going to have a very relaxed movement class with mindful meditation. So all you'll need to join us today is to open a space in the living room or your bedroom, wherever you're at. Just create some floor space, moving the furniture to the side, and just let everyone else at home know that you're going to be focused for 1 hour working on yourself, on meditation and movement, and actually invite them if they want to join you, but try to avoid interruptions. So what's really important about these practices is that we're really dedicated, that we're really serious about practicing. So start by creating an environment that's conducive to that. Also, go ahead and bring a blanket, a yoga mat, something to be comfortable on the floor. Bring also a meditation cushion or just any cushions. Multiple cushions is great. We'll use them towards the end for some restorative poses. So let's get started. We'll start in a comfortable seated position. So always remember that you can modify at any moment any of these exercises, change them to fit your particular needs. So if sitting on the floor is not comfortable for you, you can sit on the edge of the bed or on the edge of the sofa, a seat. Just don't recline because I don't want you to fall asleep. We want to stay awake in meditation and alert. If we're falling asleep, it means that we're tired and you actually need to go take a nap. So let's not associate the meditation with napping. Let's keep napping as one practice and meditation as a separate practice. And that will be best for both purposes. That way, if you're really tired and you need to take that nap, set your timer for a nap. Sleep as long as you need to, or as long as you can fit it into your day, like in the middle of the day. And you'll be completely refreshed to continue for the rest of the day. And same with meditation. So when we want to practice meditation, we make that commitment to be in meditation for a specific amount of time, and you can set a timer for that as well, so that you can really relax into it and you're not thinking about maybe going over time or missing any important appointment or task that you need to do on a timely manner in your day. So even if it's just 5 minutes or 10, maybe 15 or 20, whatever the time is that you're going to dedicate to your meditation, just make a resolve to really stay that time in your meditation practice. All right, so today I'll set you up, I'll guide you into it, and then I'll give you a space, some silence, so that you can sink into it on your own. So let's start finding that comfortable seated position. So this is the meditation cushion that I use. There's many different kinds. They're all great. You just need to find one that feels good to you. I like this one. It's made out of, it's filled with buckwheat seeds. So it's firm, but it also molds to your body shape. And I really like that. So there's a few ways to sit. You can fold your knees back and straddle the cushion. This is really comfortable for most people. If you have pain in your knees or your ankles, then go to the seat and just sit in a 90-90 position. So hips at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees. This couch is actually too low, so I would actually put a cushion to be a little bit higher. And of course, you can also sit cross-legged if that's okay with your hip mobility and adjust the cushion so that the hips are a little bit higher than the knees. And there's no magic ideal pose that we need to assume for meditation. As I said, the important thing is that we're comfortable, that we're upright, and that we are awake, that we're not falling asleep. So be free to modify within those specifications. Not falling asleep, being awake, being comfortable, and ideally with a straight spine. Okay. So now that you've found that comfortable seated position, we'll move a little bit to really ease our way into the comfort of that seated position. Take a deep breath and reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms down. Let's do 2 more, making it nice and slow. You're welcome to exhale through your mouth for a full release. Once more. And now inhaling side to side, reaching your arm up and over. Exhale to change. Inhale to the other side, extend the side of your ribs. And twice more to each side. Big inhale here. Inhale, reach the arms up. And now as you exhale, we'll twist to one side. Inhale, reach up to the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Let's repeat twice more to each side. Long, deep, slow breaths. And release. Bring your hands to your knees and take your chest, your torso in big circles, moving the shoulders, going as big as you can here. Round your back as you lean back. And let's change direction. Move the shoulders. Move the neck. So you feel this spiral all the way from the base of your pelvis all the way to the top of your head. And back to center. Make any adjustments in your seat if you need to. Find your center, meaning your spine is straight and it's in a plumb line with gravity, and your head is floating just above the spine. So as if your head was a lotus flower that's on the surface, and your spine is the stem. And that stem roots down into the mud, into the bottom of the lotus pond. Take a few deep breaths. And let yourself really relax into that center of gravity. Close your eyes and really feel where that center of gravity is. So you can lean a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit side to side, and really feel where that center point is, that center line. Relax the muscles of your face. Let your eyelids become soft and droopy. The skin around your head, your scalp, let it relax. Your temples, the skin around your eyes, your cheeks, your ears. Unhinge your jaw and let there be a little bit of space between your teeth. And I'm using my hands to actually touch all these places and bring full awareness to these places in my body. So go ahead and give yourself a little massage in the jaw. See if you can release the jaw. There's some really tight and tender spots in our jaw. See if you can identify those and maybe do a few little circles there. Maybe move your jaw a little bit side to side. And squeeze the back of your neck. Cross the arms to squeeze the top of the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulders, the arms, all the way down. Bring your hands to your back and rub your back a little bit, just where you can reach, maybe the low back. Use your thumbs, your fingertips, whatever feels good. We're just bringing awareness, tactile awareness to these different parts of our body to help us release and relax into our seated position. And bring the hands to the chest and cross the arms, maybe across the chest a few times. There's some really interesting tight spots in the upper part of the chest between the shoulder and the breastbone. Maybe touching a little bit here, releasing that. Touching and pressing your fingertips also into the breastbone. And now down into the ribs and the belly. Particularly the belly, let it be soft, let it be released. No need to hold our belly here. And bring your hands down your thighs and hips all together. And down the calves all the way to the toes. And give your feet a little squeeze. Maybe you squeeze also each little toe. Great. Now come back to your upright seated position. Deep breath. Exhale through the mouth. Close your eyes. Lean back just a little bit so you can really rest into the center of gravity. And we just did a body scan with our hands, a tactile body scan. Let's see if we can scan our body through the inside. Not touching that part with our hands, but bringing awareness to that part of our body. So as we're seated here with your eyes closed, see if you can feel and relax the top of your head. And from that relaxation of the top of your head, let it shower down like warm water trickling from the top of your head all the way down the rest of your body. And as that warm water trickles down, it brings with it a wave of softness, of relaxation. So as that warm water comes down your face, it washes your face and makes it relax. The back of your neck, your shoulders, your back, your chest, your arms, the ribs, the belly, the hips, the thighs, the calves, all the way to your feet. Let's enjoy this visualization and this awareness of body relaxation washing down from head to toe. And if there's any part of your body that is uncomfortable right now, after you've scanned it with your hands and with your awareness, let's come to that place with our awareness. And if you need to come with your hands, you can also take your hands to that place. And spend a little bit of time asking this place, what does it need? What can we do for this part of our body so that it can come into a place of ease, a place of well-being, so that we can release tension and bring optimum health to this part of our body. We're just going to listen. Listen to what that part of your body has to tell you. And say thank you to that part of your body for speaking, for giving you this information. Because when our body is sensing pain or discomfort or dis-ease, it's a message. It's telling us something. It's asking us to change something or modify something in our lifestyle, our behavior, maybe seek proper medical help to support the well-being of that part of our body. So if it was silent, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't do anything for it. So let's just thank the body for giving us that information, for speaking to us. And let's come now back to the viewing of our body as a lotus flower in a pond. So in this visualization, our head is the lotus flower that's floating on the surface. And our spine becomes the stem. Our hips, our pelvis, and our legs become the anchor to the mud. The legs, our toes, our feet are the roots that reach deep into the mud of the pond. And just allow the breath to be a gentle sway in the waters. The breath creates very soft ripples. Just let yourself observe and become completely immersed in being a lotus flower. And I'll count 10 breaths for us here. Take a deep breath. Exhale through your mouth. And slowly open your eyes, open your hands. Look at yourself. You're no longer a lotus flower, you're a human being. Take a deep breath and reach your arms up. Exhale, release. Inhale, open your arms wide. Exhale, wrap your arms around you. Reach for the edges of your shoulder blades and bring your elbows down. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, wrap. And let's do it twice more to each side, alternating which arm goes on top. And release. Let's come off of our seat. Keep your cushions nearby because we will use them later for some restorative poses. And let's play some music and come to our mats to move around. Let's come to all fours. Let your head be very loose. Sway a little bit side to side, a little bit in circles. Just keep your eyes closed and really feel through your body, feel through your spine. Here on all fours. So whatever movement feels good is right. Coming back to center. On your inhale, use your fingertips to slide up the inside of your arm, go across the chest, and extend the arm up. On your exhale, bring the hand back down and change sides. And we're really using here the tactile cue. So make sure to really enjoy that self-touch. Twice more. And coming back to all fours. Come into downward dog. Keep your feet wide as the mat and your knees bent. Extend through the spine. Release your head and shake out your hips a little bit of bouncing here. And then bend one knee and the other, side to side. Wide, knees bent, walk the hands back towards your feet. Release your head, shake it out. And slowly roll up to standing. Keep the feet wide, knees slightly bent and receptive, responsive to the movements of the body. Don't lock the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Let's do two more. Feeling and moving with the breath. There's no rush here. The slower you go, the better. Now open the arms wide, open the chest, open the chest. Exhale, wrap the arms around you, reach for the shoulder blades, and exhale, drop in. Inhale, come up, open the arms. Exhale, wrap, and drop in. Let's do it twice more, alternating which arm goes on top. And this time, let's wrap our arms around and we'll stay folded forward for a few breaths. You can sway a little bit side to side if that feels good. Bend the knees, inhale, come up, open the arms, and now we'll wrap the other arm on top and repeat. Bend the knees, release the arms, come up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Take your legs a little bit wider, turn your toes out, bend the knees and bring the hands to the knees. Let your hips sink down here. Deep breaths. And now, shoulder towards the opposite knee, side to side. Really push that knee away. Once more to each side. Exhale, release. Turn the toes forward. Keep the legs wide. Bend the knees just a little bit. Squeeze the legs towards the midline. Lift and spread the toes. So you're really anchoring with your feet. You're really anchoring down into the ground. Now bring all 10 fingertips together like you're holding a little sphere in your hands. Magical ball here. Keep the knees gently bent, and we're going to start to hinge our hips back and reach our arms forward. But before we start doing that, bring the attention to your breath. So on the inhale, breathe and expand the back of the ribs. And on the exhale, draw the belly button in. And keep that length, keep that space between the ribs and the pelvis. So don't let yourself collapse. Keep inhaling and expanding this space between ribs and pelvis. Don't forget the anchoring of the legs, nice and strong, squeezing towards the midline, lift the toes. Knees slightly bent. With each exhale, bring the belly in, hinge the hips back just a few degrees, and reach the fingertips forward. Inhale, expand the back. Exhale, belly in, hinge the hips back a few degrees. Inhale, expand the back. Lengthen, reach the fingers forward, sit bones back. Exhale, hinge a few more degrees. Keep going, same process. Inhale, lengthen, expand the back. Exhale, hinge a few more degrees. Don't forget the anchor of the legs. Keep squeezing the legs towards the midline. Lengthen. And hinge. Once the fingertips reach the floor, claw your fingers into the floor. Keep the knees slightly bent. And reach the sit bones back. So your hips go beyond the heels. Let your head drop and rest between your arms. And keep breathing here to the back body. And exhale, belly in. One more big breath. And exhale, ground your hands. Keep the legs wide. Bring one hand to the floor directly under the heart. Inhale. Open the other arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Slide the fingers up the inside of the arm. And alternate side to side. Walk your hands forward, step your feet hip width apart, come to downward dog. And take a few breaths here in downward dog. It's okay to bend the knees. And slowly bring your knees down, sit back. For child's pose, if you have your cushion nearby, bring your cushion to your lap and drape yourself over the cushion. Let your spine round and rest here. Breath, release, and come back to downward dog. Take your right leg up, spread the toes, move your ankle, bend the knee, open the hip. Step the foot forward outside the right hand. Lower your back knee down. Now for some of my friends, you might want to use a chair to support yourself and give yourself a little bit more height. So this is perfectly fine to adjust in this way. On the inhale, bring the hips forward, open the chest. And on the exhale, take the hips back, extend the right leg, spread the toes, press the heel down into the floor. Let's do 3 more. To the floor. Now if you're working with a chair, instead of moving your chair all the way to the other side, just switch legs and stay on your chair. Otherwise, switch to the other side, walk across, lower the back knee down. Same. On your inhale, open the chest, hips forward. Exhale, taking the hips back. Spread the toes, press that heel down. 3 more. the other side. If you're using a chair, just change sides so you can stand up and change sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, if you're using the chair, stand up, change sides. Inhale, reach up. So this is for my friends with the chair. And if you want to switch without having to use the chair, hands come down, walk to the other side, pivot the feet. Inhale, reach up. Let's do 3 more switches. Last one. And let's all come back to the center, wide legs. Deep breath, extend the spine, feet pointing forward. Exhale, fold in. Come up to your hands. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Turn the thumb down, wrap the arm around your low back, and slide your hand towards the opposite thigh. And walk your hand to the opposite foot and fold in for a twist. So if you can't reach your thigh, it's okay, just grab your pants or your shirt. Keep your arm wrapped around, reaching towards the opposite side. And release. Inhale, extend the spine. And change sides. Left arm up. Thumb down, wrap around your low back, reach for your thigh or your pants. Fold in and reach the extended arm towards the opposite foot for a twist. Extend the spine. Heel toe your feet towards each other. Turn the toes out and come into a squat. Press the knees out with your elbows. Let your pelvis drop heavy, spine extended. If this is uncomfortable for your ankles, you can roll up your blanket or your yoga mat and lift the heels. So the heels are a little bit propped up and there's less of an angle on your ankles. Deep breaths. And release, hands down. Come onto all fours. Wiggle it out. Circles. Feel your spine, feel your shoulders and your hips. If you're doing circles, go in both come forward. Move this out of the way. And lay on your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. Take a few deep breaths here. Bend your elbows about 90 degrees. So your chest is going to be hovering just above the ground. Lift one leg, lift the hip, roll, and reach back with your toes as far as you can. And alternate side to side. Move in a way that feels good. Close your eyes if you need to. Let yourself become absorbed in this sensation, in this movement. And come back to your belly. Make a pillow with your hands, deep breaths. Slide your left knee out to the left in a 90-90 degree. And you can stay here very low. Bend your other knee and make circles with your foot. Another option is to be up here on your forearms if you want to feel a little bit more stretch in the front of the body. But if you have any sharp pinching sensation in the low back, then stay low. Make sure that you circle your foot in both directions. And then either staying low or with the chest up, reach back for the right foot with your right hand and bring it in towards your glute. Deep breaths. Big breaths into your belly. And release. Let's change sides. So now bend your, let's shake it out for a moment. Side to side with your feet. And now take your right knee out to the side, 90-90. And left foot comes up and make big circles with your foot. And go both directions. Again, if it's uncomfortable in your low back in any way, stay low. And when you're ready, reach back for that foot and bring it in. your hips side to side. Come up onto your forearms, elbows a little bit more in front of your shoulders. Keep your toes plugged in. On your inhale, open the chest, look forward, arch the spine. And on your exhale, round your back, bring your belly in, look under. Keep moving with your breath. This time, keep your knees down, lift your low back, lift your belly. Keep the knees down, elbows down. Keep breathing. And bring it down. Roll onto your back. And hug your knees into your chest. Take the knees wide and rock side to side. Back to the floor and grab one of your cushions, and we're going to bring the cushion right under our hips. So lift the hips, bring the cushion under, and tilt the pelvis so the tail kind of tucks under, pubic bone forward, and then lay your sacrum on the cushion so that the spine, the low back, actually gets a nice length and extension here. And let your belly relax and drop in. You can keep your feet wide, let your knees knock in just a little bit. Just find a place where the legs are comfortable and you don't have to work to hold them up. So it's very relaxed. Take the arms up overhead, bend the elbows. Just relax here for a moment. Close your eyes and take deep breaths into your belly. Breath. Exhale through your mouth. And slowly come off of the cushion, roll over to the side. Now we'll lay back on the cushion. Bring a couple other cushions for your knees. Bring your feet together. creating a diamond shape with your legs. Your feet are quite away from your hips. It's not very close. And then bring the other cushions under the knees so that you can give your body the supported knees. Now you might need more than one cushion for your back so that your head is not falling back, but it's supported. Bring the back cushion really close to your hips. My hips are on the floor. Cushion really close. Extend your spine. And slowly lay back. Make sure that your head has the supported knees. Add more support to the head as needed. And let the arms go out to the sides so that the chest can open and you're in a supported back bend here. Close your eyes and let yourself totally sink in to this pose. You can come back to the visualization of the lotus pond, and this time you can be relaxing on the surface, floating on the surface of the pond. Or you can be very comfortably enjoying the warmth of the mud at the bottom of the pond. Whichever place feels more nourishing and restorative to you, go there. Welcome to stay there as long as you'd like. If this feels really yummy and nourishing to you, please stay as long as you can. Enjoy that. At some point before you come out, go ahead and lay flat on the floor. Bring the pillows under your knees and bring your spine to a neutral position. And allow yourself to simmer and absorb all the work, all the effort you've put into the class. And with this, I say thank you and goodbye. And I'll see you again soon. Same channel. You can find me here. Find recorded classes right here at University of California Campus Recreation, or also on my Facebook and YouTube pages, Tamara Vodovos Yoga. Thank you very much and have a wonderful week. Ciao, ciao.